Hello, gamers of the Game Report. As you can tell by the title, it's another reactor video. I am just never done with reactor videos. So, if you guys are new to the channel, new to the video, you guys don't know about my live streams, hit that subscribe button. I do daily live streams every single day, 6 hours a day of mod packs. I've played almost nearly every single mod pack, and I like to destroy them and come up with really retarded ways of doing things that are usually pretty abnormal and very cheesy. People always say I cheese a lot of packs. Anyways, let's get into the video. So today I'm showing again, I know I've done this probably like 4 times. I've come up with some more reactor designs. Basically, this time I learned some stuff from the previous comments on my other videos. So one of my other videos of reactors, I normally play with Quake Pro, but I think you guys can tell I am playing in normal FOV. I absolutely hate this. I feel blind, but it's what everyone wants. So I figured if I'm going to be doing a video for big reactors, I'll do normal FOV. As well, there was a recent comment saying it's not 1,000 millibuckets per ingot, it's 144. This is not Tinker's construct. I had to reply to him about that. So, like, each fuel rod holds 4,000 millibuckets. You have 532 fuel rods. Each one holds 4,000. When you put an ingot into a reactor, it converts to 1,000 millibuckets. It doesn't work like Tinker's construct. I don't know why someone would have that idea. Anyways, let's get into the video. So, this is my first design, okay? So I have 2 I'm going to be showing today. I'm going to be showing because people have been like, oh, I have a better design and it's a different dimension than yours, and if I turn down my fuel rod insertion, it's better, and blah, blah, blah. So this is the best 32 by 32 by 3 reactor. So 32 long, 32 wide, and 3 high. This is legitimately, most likely, the best you will get, and it looks so cool. So I'll show you the on top view. So in between all of these and all the holes is cryothium, right? I used reactor glass so it looked nicer so you could see the cryothium. So it's basically just this like checkered pattern. The reason for this design, so some people may wonder why I did this design. So basically, I literally looked into every single aspect of reactors for this video instead of what I did before, where I just tested designs. This one is legitimate based on facts why it's the best. Connecting fuel rods is better than not. People may think otherwise. Diagonally, they don't help. You want them to be length or width, not diagonally. That's why I have the gaps of the cryothium. You also want to have cryothium touching your fuel rods almost as much as possible. It helps with the amount of power you're going to get out of it, and then that basically makes the fuel efficiency better. Your goal temperature for your reactor is around 800. There's some things out there saying they're 1,000. It's not. I tested when you put your reactor to 1,000 temperature and from 800. It seems around 800. It's the most efficient. 1,000, you start going exponentially worse on fuel efficiency because it's too hot, and yeah. So then there's other things that people have pointed out to me before. If you use, this is Resonant Ender. Resonant Ender is the best thing to put along the edge of the reactor on the outermost part of the reactor. So I put a ring of it because it has the best absorption for radiation. Since I'm producing so much radiation with this amount of fuel rods, it's the best thing to put on the outside. Then to cool it a little bit more, I had an outer ring of cryothium. The max amount of rings of things you should have around your reactor is 4. There's some weird things around that. It's not always like that, but usually the max you want is 4 coolants on the outside of your fuel rods. So in this case, I only have 2 because with a 32 by 32 by 3, your temperature will actually not get very high. It has this many fuel rods, and I'm only at 762. Like, I've done very well for keeping the heat very low, which is the ideal heat that I'm looking for, and I'm getting 82,000 RFs a tick at 0.53 millibuckets a tick, 560% fuel reactivity. So I wrote that all down here. The amount of RFs you get per millibucket is 155,000. The amount per ingot is 155 million. Now, if you compare this to my old video on this, my old video on big reactors made 76 million. So I doubled it in this reactor, and it's 0.64 ingots a minute. I'm pretty sure most people at this point of a reactor can get a little bit more than half an ingot a minute. You know, it's pretty easy to maintain 82,000 RFs a tick. And some people go, oh, but you're using so much cryothium and stuff. It's actually not bad, because you could use like flowing cryothium here. You put source blocks of resonant ender along the edge after. Just have flowing cryothium. Flowing cryothium counts as the same as source blocks. Obviously, all of the checkered pattern, you have to use source blocks. That's the only unfortunate part. But it looks so cool. You could even use reactor glass on the side so it looks cool. That's my first reactor, so it's very good. And then I was like, wait, I believe I can get an even better reactor out of a 32 by 32 by 48. So I made, obviously this is more of a early game one. Basically take this design, kind of use it in the way of, you get a 5x5, make a ring of fuel rods in the middle, then an outer ring of cryothium or resin ender. Most likely in a smaller reactor, use cryothium, because the cryothium will make your fuel rods more efficient, and you don't really have to worry about temperature on a small reactor. You may notice that now that I've told you that the temperature matters. You also want to look at your radioactivity, because that's fuel efficiency, and if that's what you care about, as I do. So, I came up with this design. So, to be straight about this design, it looks absolutely amazing. The diamond blocks are completely unnecessary. They just make it look nicer for containing the liquids from flowing everywhere. You could also use graphite blocks or gold blocks or any other block that works in here. Doesn't matter. Use it. I don't care. As long as you contain the liquid, it looks better. So the interesting thing about this is over here so this is the start of the resonant ender. Right here is supposed to be cryothium, but I found I made a design that was easier on the viewer, okay? So originally I had the resin ender here and then cryothium filling up all of this up to here and the inner corners on all sides. It was a lot of cryothium, and I don't want to make you guys place all that cryothium. I used an ME system with a formation plane, and I imported gelid cryothium into an ME system, and then, yeah, I formation planed it into the spots. It was difficult because the resonant ender kept flowing over, and if you place a source block of cryothium, it doesn't start falling because there's a liquid underneath it. It's really weird. So, this design is not less efficient than the one with the cryothium, so just go for this one. Do the inner spots as cryothium. That part matters because, as I said in the last part, you have to put cryothium around your fuel rods. It's the most efficient and best for power, and it also helps cooling. So, I'm going to leave a link to both of these in the description below with a little, it's like a simulation for big reactors that you can use. So if this isn't a clear design from the video, then you can use that site to get a better idea of it if that helps you. Okay, so I'll go into the details. It's about 830 temperature, 327,000 RFs a tick, 1.5 millibuckets a tick, and 600 fuel reactivity. So you notice that the fuel reactivity is higher and the temperature's higher, but also the millibuckets per tick. So I wrote all this down. This is where it gets interesting. So I didn't write how much it was per millibucket, but you just divide 215 million by 1,000, so it's 215,000 RFs a tick per millibucket. The other one was 155. So if you can afford making the max size reactor, this reactor is more efficient than the small one, and it gives more power, which can be useful if you're doing RF tools dimensions and stuff. And then for 1 ingot, you're getting 215 million RFs. Now, that's actually absolutely broken and insane. Like, this is comparable almost to, well, it is comparable. It's comparable to a nether star generator with a nether star, because I'm pretty sure that's like 96 million or something. This is 215. The best reactor I could make in extreme reactors with a fuel that doesn't even exist in 1.7.10 was the liquid levity or something from Ender.io that came out in 1.10, and now still I only reached 178,000 RFs a tick. This is 215 million. Like, I'm getting better results with Cryotheum and Ender, Resin Ender. If I had that other liquid with this design, oh my god, it's insane. But yeah. Then it's 1.83 ingots a minute, so to produce 327,000 RFs a tick, all you gotta do is get about 2 ingots a minute. I think you guys can do that. If there's any questions or any concerns, or anyone who finds a better design than me, and I'm not talking like small amounts, I'm serious. If you guys can come up with a better design that is significantly better because of a different idea or different formation of the fuel rods, let me know. I'll leave a link to the Discord in the description. It's the Discord that I used for the stream, so my community can talk to each other and stuff. If you guys want, you can join the Discord. I'm the YouTuber, obviously, on there. You can message me your simulation for your reactor design. And I'm very interested, to be honest. And if you guys have any questions about the reactor or something that's not working correct for you, then leave a comment. And if you guys have enjoyed this tutorial again and more amazing reactor designs, and if you guys like this video better than my previous reactor videos because of my FOV and all this stuff, if you guys want me to maybe start playing with normal FOV, then fucking goddamn it, leave a comment. I don't want to, though. I like Quake Pro, but I honestly looked back at that video, I'm like, 80 dislikes all because I was fucking playing with Quake Pro? That's insane. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's super late for me. It's 2:30 in the morning. Spent the last, like, fucking couple hours making this, because obviously placing everything and doing all the liquids and setting up all the stuff, it was quite fun. But either way, I'm going to leave a link to the 2 reactors in the description, and I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream, because I'm going to upload this right now, and then stream the next day, which, yeah, I'm going to be late for my stream. Feels good, man. I hope you guys enjoyed, though, and, oh, people asked me if I can do a tutorial on how to build it. That's why I'm going to leave the link to the simulation in the description this time, because I don't think you guys want to sit through an hour and a half of me building a reactor. Yeah. Maybe in one of my streams I'll do a reactor that's big and massive, and I'll teach people how to do a big reactor. One of these designs, possibly. I might be implementing that design into my current Agrarian Skies 2 series, because that could be cool. I'm very happy with that design, and that amount of power is absurd. Absurd. Insane. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye. Oh yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. While you guys are at, hit that little bell to receive a little extra piece of notification. If you guys liked the video, then hit the like button. Sell out. Alright, I can't believe you guys stayed for that. Wow. Alright, take care, guys.